Hi, I'm Brian, and I'm a game show junkie. If you enjoy this content, please slap that subscribe buzzer and ring that notification bell. Also, please share this channel so we can get at least 500 subscribers. What makes people more excited? Deals or sales? While mentioned in my Let's Make a Deal review, deals have a knack for getting people excited. Sales have an equal knack for making people insane. Don't believe me? Here's a clip to prove it.
The most alarming is this footage from inside a Philadelphia mall where two women began brawling at 2:30 in the morning, one eventually pulling out a taser. You can hear the crackle of the stun gun. And watch as the sparks fly. And check out this brawl from inside a Texas Walmart as two women battle for a TV set. Police eventually throwing one woman to the floor and cuffing her.
In the game show world, who wouldn't want to buy a new car for a few $100s? This was the basis for my most requested show to date, Sale of the Century. But first, a little history lesson. On this show, 3 contestants competed to answer rapid-fire questions worth $5, $10, and $15. In between, the players were offered instant bargains which could be purchased with their scored dollars. The player with the most money won the game and used that money to buy luxurious prizes at the Sale of the Century. On March 26, 1973, the format was changed as 2 married couples played 2 rapid-fire rounds worth $5 and $10 and a 5-question century round worth $20. The winning couple went to the sale as before. It was hosted by Jack Kelly and Joe Garagiola throughout the run. In 1980, Reg Grundy tweaked the game and brought it to Australian television. Due to its success, Grundy sold the show to NBC, bringing the sale back to America. If you're all set, grab your wallets and let's hit the sale floor. Three contestants start the game with $20 and are asked a series of questions. A correct answer adds $5, a wrong answer subtracts $5. 3 times during the game, the player in the lead is offered an instant bargain to buy. Usually, it's bought for the low price of $5 to $15 off their score. However, the host could lower the price to entice the player more. If that didn't work, the host would take money out of his pocket to offer them. To buy the item, the player hit their buzzer, similar to raising an auction paddle. Occasionally, a sale surprise was also added, which was a cash bonus from $500 to $1,000. 3 other times, a specialty question known as the Fame Game was played. It was a long question with trivial information about a famous person, place, or thing. The player who gave the right answer could pick from one of 9 famous faces to win either a prize or a money card, which added $25 to their score. However, when it became obvious the money card was automatically giving the player the win, they added a $10 and $15 money card to the Fame Game. Each money card would be put on the board in numerical order so a player couldn't get an insurmountable lead immediately. The game ended with 3 final $5 questions. The highest total won the game and took their money to the Sale of the Century. If 2 players were tied, a final tiebreaker question was asked. If the player answered right, they would add $5 and win. If wrong, they lost $5 and their opponent won.
What's my name? I am a city in the United States. I was founded in 1905 as a station on the Union Pacific Railroad. Every May, a festival called Eldorado Day. Take Tom for the win.
El Paso.
That is incorrect. It is Las Vegas. You lose $5. Mort is the new champion with $60. Congratulations.
They could use the money to buy the first level prize, or put the money in a bank account to win more expensive prizes. The big draw was a luxury car, but if the player felt daring, they could try and save at least $500 for every prize on the stage. They would also throw in the necessary amount of money to jump the package to $95,000. If that happened, the player was retired from the show with all their winnings. For better or worse, there were many changes during the run of the show. The first big change was 3 months into the run. Sally Julian was replaced by Lee Menning. The next big change came in late 1983. Instead of money to round up the package, they started a $50,000 cash jackpot, which would increase $1,000 a day until it was won. The only person to win all the prizes and the cash was Barbara Phillips. She started her last show $6 away from all the prizes and $116 away from the cash jackpot. It came down to the last 3 questions.
In which Mediterranean nation is the lira, the unit of currency? Barbara.
Italy.
Italy is right. You're up to 110. What was the occupation of world-famous Georges Auguste Escoffier?
He was a chef.
That's exactly right, Barbara. You're up to 115. Last question, $1 away from $140,000. The Gaza Strip is a controversial piece of land occupied by what troubled Mideastern nation, Barbara?
Israel.
Israel's right! You did it! My goodness! You're 3 in a row! Barbara Pitt! Come on up here. Let's get your husband up here. Get up here! Come on over! She's got it all. This is her pretty husband. Congratulations. Why don't you join me, the two of you? Come on over here. Let's open the doors. Barbara's got the cash jackpot. She's got everything we've got back here. Hang on with some cash. It's all yours, Barbara.
Eventually, the jackpot was removed since nobody was risking the money for all the prizes. The most subtle change was made to the Fame Game board. In 1984, they switched the board from celebrity faces to numbers 1 through 9. This made it easier for the players to pick rather than trying to remember 9 celebrity names. The other subtle change was made in 1986. Instead of picking numbers, the money card was shown and the player had to stop the flashing lights on the money card. Sounds like another game, doesn't it?
Stop at 750 and exchange.
The next change happened at the end of the game. In an attempt to keep the game exciting, the last 3 questions were replaced with a 60-second speed round. The next change was the shopping was removed in favor of a winner's board. The winner matched 10 prizes, including cash, behind 20 numbers. The first match item was the item that was won. There were 2 win cards, which were an instant match for the next selected item. Once the board was cleared, the player had to decide whether to take the prizes or risk those 10 prizes and try to add $50,000 more. Some took the risk, others didn't, but everyone who tried it added the $50,000. The only one who came close to failing was Mark DiCarlo. His last game came down to a tiebreaker. It was as nerve-wracking as the last game of the World Series.
Remember, if you answer incorrectly, you lose 5, you would lose. Answer correctly, you add 5, and you would win. An Indian woman named Sacagawea led Deborah.
Pocahontas.
No! She led Lewis and Clark. You did it! Deborah loses 5-5. Congratulations! Wow! Deborah, great match. You were great players. Mark, get over here. You've done it. Oh, where'd you go?
By the way, if his name sounds familiar, he went on to host this.
Hi. Thanks very much. Welcome to Studs on Mark DiCarlo. We got a great show for you. See those 3 ladies right there? Those 3 ladies said, could you fix us up with 2 guys on blind dates? We don't want to know them. We don't want to know anything about them. We just want to go out with them and find out for ourselves. Those are the 2 guys right over there. We did. Let's find out what happened by meeting the ladies, shall we? They're right over there.
In 1987, they replaced the third instant bargain with the new instant cash. 2 boxes had $100 bills. The third was a jackpot, starting at $1,000 and increasing $1,000 a day until won. The final change was the weakest one of all. The winner's board was replaced with the new Winner's Big Money game. After selecting one of 3 envelopes, they had to solve 4 word puzzles made up of 6-word clues. Solving 4 in 20 seconds won them the cash bonus. Originally, it was solve 5 in 25 seconds. The bonuses were $5,000 for the first day, then $6,000 to $10,000 on days 2 through 6. The car was on the line for day 7, and if they won that, they would play one final time for $50,000. Only 1 out of 2 players hit the $50,000.
Island, nation, where, Blarney. Yes! Yes! Win-win ticket for $50,000! Congratulations! There's the suitcase. There's husband. Oh, my goodness! Wow! You could not have cut that any closer.
The show was hosted by veteran host Jim Perry. After a 3-year run on Card Sharks, Perry was back on NBC, hosting the biggest show in daytime television. That's no hyperbole. Listen to some of these totals.
Cindy has done so very well. Cindy is leaving us with the $50,000 in cash, another $10,000 in cash, $3,000, all the prizes, $111,590 in cash and prizes for a great champion. Alice Conkright, $141,406 in cash and prizes for a great champion. Barbara Phillips is leaving us with $151,689. In total, on Sale of the Century, you have won, in cash and prizes, $249,982.
In today's money, that's equivalent to almost $450,000. Jim knew how to keep this fast-paced game running and when to slow it down, especially for trying to sell an instant bargain. The funniest was when someone was playing for a lot of cash and prizes. You would think he gets commission on these sales. One contestant reduced him to begging to buy.
$29 lead. You would still have Alice. The organ is $19.95. If you would give it to your kid, I'll give you one. I'll give you two. I'll get $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $800 in cash. I'll give you all of that if you hit that buzzer for $16. Going once, going twice.
However, when someone does win the lot, Jim is as excited as the contestant.
The time is up, and Linda has $50,000 in cash. She has cleared the board of all 10 prizes and has a $50,000 bonus as well. Congratulations, Linda Credit. Way to go, Linda. Congratulations. Congratulations. I know you were taking a big risk there. Way to go.
After the second segment of questions, Jim would throw out a bit of trivia based on the last question. It would usually lead to a joke before heading to commercial.
Name the handsome star of Magnum T.I. Tom Selleck. Tom Selleck is right in the check. It'd be Howard to the buzzer. And goes to 30. Yeah. I don't know if you read it recently, but the highest paid TV star in a series, Tom Selleck's Magnum T.I., he makes $4.8 million a year. Of course, the rock star Prince earned $17.8 million for his album Purple Rain alone. I'm in the wrong business. I gotta. You watch this commercial. Well, since my baby left me, I'm gonna practice. Finally placed the...
Originally, the set was a copy and paste from the Australian version. However, 1 year into the run, Bente Christensen updated the set to a yellow-orange look. The change not only modernized the set, but was able to set it apart from the Australian version. The prizes were already a nice visual, but sometimes they added people in costumes to push the sell to absurdity.
Brian, just think of the porridge Goldilocks could have made with this prize. The crisp styling of KitchenAid freestanding electric range helps give a look that's right in any kitchen, furnished by KitchenAid. And to make sure you don't burn your porridge, we'll throw in $300 cash for cooking lessons. It's normally priced at $1,009, but today on sale at the Century Church for only $11.
The rainbow buzzer and yellow-orange buzzers easily told the host and people at home who buzzed in first. The closed doors at center stage added to the mystique of the end of the show. People wondered, what was on the sale of the century today? Then after the reveal, the biggest visual came down. The cash jackpot sign, reminding people how much extra money was at stake. Finally, every time someone won a big prize or all of the prizes, a drop of mylar and balloons would litter the stage. Ray and Mark Ellis composed what is considered by many to be the greatest game show theme ever. They also never heard of If It Ain't Broke, Don't Fix It, because for the show's last season, they did change the theme a little. Here's both themes. Which is the better theme? Tell me in the comments. The one thing they did right was compose a championship-type cue for big winners. It's the kind of theme that could give you goosebumps like Rocky's final bell. In fact, I bet you could put this at the end of any exciting sports event, and it would sound even more epic. As awesome as the theme sounds, the other sounds were basic by comparison. There was the buzzin' sound,
Hits for Greg.
dollar ad sound,
Jeff goes to 25.
instant bargain alarm,
Instant bargain.
sale surprise bell,
Power to sell surprise as well.
fame game shuffle,
I need that $15 money card now.
and time's up bell.
What? Time is up.
Not as many sounds as Scrabble, but still, they're almost silent when put up against this. The catchphrase of Sale of the Century can be heard at your local auction, but Jim makes it sound more epic. Going once, going twice, no sale.
Going once, going twice, no sale. All right.
Gonna buy.
trip.
Going once.
Jeff is.
Going. He's going to buy. He's buying the trip to the Bahamas for $16.
Seriously, had you ever heard a real auctioneer?
1,050, 1,000, 50, 1,000, 50, 1,000, 50 in the phone booth now, 1,000, 50, 1,000, 1,000, 50 to buy, 1,000, 50, 50, 1,000, 50, and sold her 1,000, sold her 1,000.
That's Sale of the Century, a shopper's dream come true. As mentioned before, this was my most requested show to date. What other shows should I delve into? Please let me know in the comments. Also thank me by slapping that subscribe buzzer and ringing that notification bell. Until next time, this is Brian, your game show junkie, saying, see you then!